So here we are. Let's see, it's April 18th, 2022, and I've done a lot in the garden. Here's some things that I need to plant. It's a Rex begonia. I'm not going to plant that. I'll keep it as a house plant. This I've really always wanted, a fatsia, but this happens to be it's called spiderweb fatsia. It's another nice Rex begonia, but I think I'm also just going to leave it in a pot for the season. And then got some other things I have to plant. It's columbine and two, oh gosh, what were these called? These are Freesia Nano bulbs. So if we start over here, let's see. Took the fence down because we just has to get in and out of there a lot, and Buddy's just going to have to behave himself about scratching in here. But I've been just trying to keep this thing weed free until I can get it planted. I know the hosta looks nice, but it won't in about 2 months when the sun gets intense. And there, the three in the back are, oh goodness, don't tell me I'm going to be, anyway, that's a rosemary. I know this is a rosemary. I'm trying to start some succulents in here. That's that blue rush that gets very tall, 2 or 3, at least 3 feet tall and big and bushy. I think I'm happy with it. There's 3 of those. The blueberries are going to be spectacular this year. We had so many blooms and so many pollinators. Really looks like a good year. Don't see much here. These are all the sedums that actually I transplanted. I took little pieces of them to transplant over there, but it's filling this little circle nicely. Gerberas are coming back, the Gerbera daisies. And look at what I got this year. I got red hot pokers. And I believe, oh, in a minute I'll show you the other one, but they came up beautifully. I got 10 roots for $10 at Walmart. I wasn't really expecting much. They came up last year, grew through the year, no blooms last year, but it stayed kind of evergreen. I was kind of surprised at that and pleased. And then around here, we also got a yellow poker in the mix. So I'm hoping maybe a couple of these others do turn out to be yellow, because that just would be fun. The comfrey, I've already cut this down once, and it's only April 19th. Great blueberries. They're going to be fantastic right when we go to the beach. Planted red clover in the fall. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm getting a lot more of it for next year. And these just make beautiful little cut flowers. I haven't yet cut this comfrey. This is this year's. It was dead down to the ground in March, and this is how much it's grown in 6 weeks. And you just cut it, and then you can drop it down like fertilizer. I love it. Another comfrey. This is the tiny pink muley grasses that I planted at least a year ago. Not 2, yeah, just a year ago. And they're kind of thriving. That's the hibiscus midnight marvel. And I gotta watch every day to make sure the beetles don't get it, Japanese beetles. Comfrey, more blueberries, of course. And this is the first time this has bloomed. I didn't plant it, previous owners did. It didn't bloom last year, but it looks like it's gonna bloom this year. All right, then we have this, just an aerial of it. I've got straw flowers seeded in here, and oh gosh, I'm hoping it does come up because we really enjoyed the straw flowers. We've taken down the fence that was separating these two areas. I don't know why it was there. Of course, we're going to keep this drainage path. And just today I got and put in this phlox, Alestra that I'll put in tomorrow. Down here is my poor sorry purple clover that I've been trying to keep alive. I've moved it a couple times. Buddy scratched it up at least once. And I just put these in, but I'm afraid I don't have the name in front of me. Crepe myrtles look good. I think they'll be good there. And lavender's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. That was a good spot for lavender. And if you see these little places where I have a stick and I dug a little bit, well, there's 5 of them in this bed. And then over here, I put another 5. And that's where I planted giant gourd seed. The seed came from last year from one of my gourds. And the next day, I noticed it looked like some bird or birds came in and visited every single hole. I don't know if they pulled out all of the seeds or not, but I'm gonna have to plant some seeds in a pot, I suppose. Okay, that's it for this.